What the sales center does is it allows us to make our students career and job ready. It helps them hit the ground running when they take their first job. And even before they take their first job, it helps them with their interviewing skills, it helps them with their negotiating skills, it helps them with all the soft skills that we look for. And the way we have designed the sales center and the curriculum, it also helps them to put together coursework and practicum that helps them as they evolve as a student and for their jobs. We first want to acknowledge the transformational gift of Mr. Moreno, who saw, in his vision, he foresaw the need for this. There is a big need for sales education and also the skills that a sales education brings. See, that's the important part that we want to think about. We want to think about not just sales education, but the skills that come with such education.
Yeah, for me, this gift to the Cleveland State University Business School was about creating a curriculum and a thought process around the profession of sales. You know, there's a lot of degrees in accounting and marketing, but at the end of the day, the salesperson, that person that actually facilitates the transaction, nothing happens until that actual person does his job. So the salesperson is really the key link in that, and that there's a huge opportunity to professionalize that profession. So there's not any leading institution that's taking the #1 spot and saying we can do the best job of educating people on this craft, this skill of sales. So that's my vision for CSU, is that CSU would be the world leader in terms of sales education. That if you're thinking anywhere in the United States, you're thinking where I really want to understand how to sell, how to persuade, that you'd come to Cleveland State to do that. Corporate engagement, corporate partnerships, and corporate involvement in a sales center, absolutely critical, because the students have to learn from real world situations, but also companies with real world problems can come to the Cleveland State Sales Center to solve their sales related problems.
So what's more important than the Oswald Company's commitment to Cleveland State University, and in particular helping develop great new young resources who become salespersons, involved and engaged, potentially not only with the Oswald Company, but really providing vibrancy with good communication skills, confidence and self-esteem. That's what this Center of Excellence is all about. Don Washkowitz, Parker Hannafin, Dan Moore, Dan T. Moore Company, Monty Ahuja, and what he built with Transtar. 3 great leaders, all 3 of whom are great salespeople. Trust me. And how do you develop followership? These gentlemen have the ability to listen, strategically grasp where they want to take their companies, and obviously they develop followership. Good salespeople sometimes don't always have those skills, and that's why we're interested in helping build that type of competency, core competency, for the benefit of the students at Cleveland State University.
I believe sales expand the market value, you know, and the global marketplace is so competitive right now. So just by educating myself in sales, I know that I'll be able to remain enthusiastic, glean personal knowledge, and bring people closer to my personal story.
My vision of this thing is in 3 or 4 years, a national company's gonna say, hey, we need to fill these positions for sales. They're gonna go to the normal, they're gonna go to Princeton, Columbia, Harvard, Brown, and they're gonna say, oh my God, these guys, there's no, they're complete failures as salespeople. But our graduates from Cleveland State, those are the in-demand students that we want. Those are the students that are now rising to the top, and those are the ones that are making business come in the door. And now all those companies will look at Cleveland State and Cleveland completely differently. That's the idea.